You don't get an opportunity like this often. A highly profitable endgame boss is coming out tomorrow, the Delve boss. And Trader Steve is pretty much as prepared as he's going to be to take on the Doom. We've gotten all the skill requirements, all the quest requirements, and unlocked dozens of chunks to get where we are. Plus, we even have a bankroll of 10 chunks for the new update. That's because we don't really know where this quest is going to take us. It could take us all throughout the new area. It could take us to existing areas in Gillinor that we just haven't unlocked yet. But we're going to have to figure this out quickly if we want to be one of the first people to kill the Delve boss. Why hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Trader Steve's journey across Gillinor to collect as many rare items as he can get his grubby little mitts on. Trader Steve is starting his journey in the Grand Exchange chunk, but for every new rare item he can add to his collection that's worth more than 1 mil, he can unlock a new adjacent chunk, with Trader Steve's ultimate goal, obtaining a quest cape. Okay guys, the update's out. At least we have the starting chunk. We're off to a good start. Oh, we spent 5 minutes messing around in the wrong building, so maybe we're not off to a good start. Okay, so first roadblock here, at least as far as our chunks are concerned. We actually need to go to this southwestern section of Civitas. Luckily, my friends are doing the quest much faster than I am because my brain is stupid, so I can kind of just copy them and make sure I'm not wasting any chunk unlocks, but this one seems necessary 100%. That leaves us with still 9 unlocks left, which is pretty good. Okay, so thanks Saradomin, there is a Quetzal transport in the new city we have to go to, Tal Teclan. Otherwise, we'd be big sad, but luckily we can just take a bird over here. But that does mean we'll be unlocking the Tal Teclan city chunk, as is the only way to go over here with a natural form of transportation, being the bird. And I think we need this chunk anyway, just for the quest itself. Cool, okay, it looks like Tikal in Guatemala or something. Okay, so here's where we are a little unsure. I know we need to go into this dungeon, which is technically 2 chunks away. Now we could either take east and south, or south then east. For this quest, I don't think it matters, but we don't know about the other smaller quests in Varlamore. We kind of just have to make a judgment call. And I'm gonna go east and then south. That's because the chunk to the south of the city, it appears to just be the gemstone crab. So we're gonna take a risk and go for this one. And that is 2 more chunks we had to unlock, bringing us up to a total of 4. We're done! That was it! Only 4 chunks to finish that quest, that's insane. We'll put that in prayer, I suppose. That was actually a really cool quest. I wish I wasn't so sleep deprived for it. But yeah, apparently we over-prepared. We still have 6 chunks on the backlog, and I'm pretty sure we have access to Doom now. It's in this cavern, which means we're good to go. We'll find out later whether we wasted any chunks, but with only 4 chunks for Doom seems like a steal. Okay. So here's our gear setup to begin with here. First kill, I have no clue. We brought the Soul Reaper Axe, we brought the Tenal Sticks, Burning Claws, SGS, Sanguinesti Staff. Mainly, we are bringing melee and range switch. So yeah, we're gonna just give it a try. We are getting absolutely murdered in melee distance, what the hell? Spirit Seed, that's so random. Well, we switched over to using ranged, and yeah, it is much easier. For some reason, you get absolutely obliterated in melee range, so maybe you're just not supposed to melee the boss at all. But yeah, the Scorching Bow is doing good work. So we did figure out when he does this charge attack, you have to smack him with melee, or else he hits you for like 80 damage. What's going on? What is that water? Where did my burrow go? It's actually like the first time I've claimed loot ever, I'm pretty sure. We'll take 2 Muckawaddle teleports, Aether Catalyst, Demon Tears, Sunkissed Bones, and Cannonballs. So random. Oh, we did it. We beat Delve 6, finally. Did we send it? We don't have very much prayer. Okay, for science, let's just see what's on Delve 7. Okay, they've sped things up. So I would say we were a little stuck on Delve 7. The difficulty definitely spiked a bit. If you just don't get the timing right for the prayers, you just can get one shot. It's essentially like a manticore shot that I just don't know the timing for. And the volatile earth just kills me every single time. It's by far the most difficult part of this boss fight. There's no way that just happened. That's bullshit. A rock can block you while you're walking? Oh, we did it. Yes, we beat Delve 7. That took so long. 3-minute delve. We were flailing about for a while. Although I kinda want to try the next delve. We pretty much just have one brew. We're kind of screwed. I think we're just gonna claim our massive loot of 400k. So to stem the bleeding a little bit, we're gonna claim, if our loot looks good on wave 6, 2 teleports is actually worth almost like 400k, so we'll take those. Our supplies were pretty bad anyway. Oh my god, that was so much faster. Another Delve 7 complete. This time we did it twice as quick, if almost 3 times as fast. Our death coffer is absolutely obliterated, and when we needed it most, the goading potion has come to save us. We're getting about a 100% ROI on the goading potion right now, which means for every mil we put in, we get 2 mil in death fees, which is good because we are sending gold into the Shadow Realm at a very, very fast pace. So we're gonna bump our coffer up to 20 mil. That should be good for a minute. Okay, so we made it to Delve 8. It's time to give it a try. Wouldn't be so bad if it didn't turn your prayer off twice. You can't preload your prayer. You have to be, I think, tick perfect, and you have to move because it drops 2 rocks. That's kind of crazy. I don't know how you do that. I think we're gonna be Delve 7 locked for the foreseeable future. There is another Delve 7 done. For the most part, we've been claiming loot here because, well, we've been getting obliterated by going further. Ooh, what's that? That looks like a unique. We got the Mochawaddle cloth. New content paying off? No way. We got that on Delve 7, so deserved, kind of? I don't know. Who knows how rare this is? We're probably lucky. To the Grand Exchange. So just as a reminder, a couple episodes ago I made an amendment to one of the rules I've had in my account for a while. That is, if I get a drop that's not in the collection log, I would have to just directly add it. I couldn't sell it. But now that we've gotten to the late game, this rule has become really restrictive. It just makes me not want to do new content or content that just has one valuable drop because I might just have to keep it. Like I would end up with like broken Torva, for example, and I would just be sad. I have to wait until I get a second piece. The rule was mostly in place for the early game in case I got like a T-bow drop and I could have unlocked almost the entire map in one go. But now that we're in the end game, chunks are costing 30, 40 mil each. I don't think it's really that relevant, and it's just been hindering me from doing certain content. Okay, so we're so damn bad, we have to go sell our Tormented Synapse, which we have duplicates of, so we can sell our dupe Synapse. We're gonna use this money to buy a Tormented Bracelet. We have to do this because the cloth is untradeable, which means we can't actually sell it directly. We have to go make it ourselves. And we also need Demon Tears, I think 10,000 of them. So we'll go ahead and use the Demon Tears on the Tormented Bracelet. Oh my god, we need a crafting boost. Only +1, so we should be fine. There we have it, a pair of Confliction Gauntlets. Okay, let's sell them. So these bad boys are currently going for, it looks like 180 mil, that's amazing, minus the cost of the Tormented Bracelet, which is about 20 mil, some Demon Tears, so like 25 mil. Still over a 150 mil drop, plus we could buy my Synapse back, I suppose. Feels good to make some money though. Anything else after this is just gravy. We made it to grub phase, which isn't saying a lot, but we've kind of got the timing down. The fact that you can do back-to-back boulder tosses is kind of bullshit, I don't know. What is the pathing of these rocks? Doom can apparently bend bullets and shoot them around rocks if it wants to sometimes. Well, new PB on wave 8, 41%. We made it to the volatile earth. I don't know how to survive that though. Most people are doing it just by killing Doom before this happens. Oh, please, Scorching Bow, just do it. Yes! Oh my god, we did it. We did Delve 8. I can die happy, I guess. You can get these on Delve 4? That's crazy. Oh my god, we got a Vernic Treads. That's insane. The fact these things just pop into your loot thing is so weird. I feel like I could easily have clicked claim. Okay, claim the boots. Collection log, boots are in the inventory. Okay, we're good. These are insanely valuable still. These bad boys are worth, I think, 650 mil. We're gonna try selling them for 664. That is by far my biggest drop ever. Oh, they've sold off, guys. 660 mil. That is huge. We have so much money now. Our cash stack is up to 840 mil. There's so many things we can do with this money. Okay, so some options. We could almost buy a Tumican Shadow. Right now, a Shadow is like 950 mil or maybe a bill, so we're very close, but we don't have the money yet. I really have wanted a Mega Rare for a while, but I'm feeling lucky, guys. I don't know. I kind of want to buy gear that will help us kill Doom faster. And of course, a Twisted Bow would be ideal. But I think an equally important upgrade would be a Zerite Crossbow. Now, this is a little risky because the Zerite Crossbow is a more niche item than something like a Shadow, but if we can just use the Zerite to get, I don't know, another boot drop, it's paid for itself. And the Zerite Crossbow is a huge difference maker when it comes to pushing deeper delves. This will be about half my money. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna buy the Zerite. 390 mil. I think the most expensive item I've ever bought, maybe besides the Soul Reaper Axe. Okay, we got it, guys. We can now commit this to our bank. This is, of course, another item added to our list and a massive upgrade for Doom. Okay, so there's a little bit of a learning curve with the Zerite Crossbow, but it is so useful. Even without a Twisted Bow, we can still sometimes skip the Volatile Earth Special, which is deadly on Wave 8. What we've been trying to do is we get Doom down to about 80%, and then we use the Zerite spec, which pushes his HP down quite a lot before Grub Phase starts. That gives us a really good chance of skipping the Volatile Earth. And because during car phase you never miss, I'm actually bringing a blowpipe. It's actually the highest DPS weapon I have, better than the Scorching Bow, and we're not spending 40k a piece on Dragon Knives, so we're just not doing it. Okay, that was not very clean at all, but we got another completion. This one was 2 minutes faster though. That will be our second deep delve. Oh my god. Another cloth. Okay, we are super spooned now, I'm pretty sure. We've already made back like half our investment already. So same thing as last time, we have to buy a Tormenta Bracelet, some Demon Tears, and turn them into Confliction Gauntlets. They're worth still a pretty solid amount, 166 mil for them. I guess the Delve boss is just Trader Steve's moment. Okay, another Delve 8 done, a little bit faster, and most importantly, we're actually able to skip the most dangerous part of the fight. Barely, I will say just barely, but we did it still. Okay, that one was way cleaner. Also another PB of 11 minutes 12 seconds, that's okay. Pretty solid for no Twisted Bow. Okay, we are improving, look at this. We have so many brews left. We have 5 full brews pretty much. Not enough restore, honestly. Okay, we did it! Yes, that was very, very close. 0 supplies left, but we managed to do a Delve level 9. It's not a Delve 100 like some people, but hey, 9 is better than 8. So we have a really significant cash stack still, and there's so much stuff on sale. There's something I really want to get though, and that is the new item, the Eye of Ayak. It's going for about 100 mil. it might crash, but I don't know. It's such a strong weapon. It could also increase eventually as well. 105 mil. Am I overpaying? Probably, but is this going to be another Soul Flame Horn situation? I hope not. The Eye of Ayak is so much stronger than the Sanguinesti, and for 100 mil, I honestly thought this weapon would be way more expensive. I think it's such a powerful weapon for this price point. We're just going to go ahead and buy it. This will kind of give us the trifecta of near mega rare items. We have the Eye of Ayak for magic, we have the Soul Reaper Axe for melee, and the Bow of Ferdinand for ranged. Nowhere left to go except for mega rares at this point, but that is another item on our list complete, and we still have 460 mil left, which I think we're going to hold for a little while. Okay, well, we're going to spend a little bit of it because we need to refresh our death coffer. We're going to spend 20 mil on goading potions, and that will get us 37 mil in death's coffer. That's so good. Literally doubling up on our money. So that is our 20th deep delve now. We've slowed down our grind a little bit at delve because we got so lucky in the first couple days and didn't sleep a whole lot. Supplies are insanely good compared to the first week. Okay, that was really, really close. 0 supplies left and literally 7 HP, but that is our new PB as far as delve level goes. That is a delve 11 done. And we're nearly up to 50 deep delves, so we've been picking away at it. No more luck so far, but that's okay. 3 items already is insanely lucky. The drop rates are out, and yes, it turns out we are in fact very spooned, and we got it in the first couple of days as well when the items were worth pretty much their peak. Hey, look at that, new personal best on wave 8 and 9, 1 minute 12, pretty good for no T-bow. Really, that's the only major upgrade left here. Just the T-bow, guys, just need 1.7 bill. Hey, we got the sub 10. Delves 1 to 8 in under 10 minutes, pretty damn good. Now, one great thing about Varlamore Part 3 is we didn't really need that many chunk unlocks to do the final Dawn quest. Sure, there are some other quests with Varlamore, so overall we still might need all of them eventually, but with the 2 extra items we just bought to help us with the Delve boss, we are up to 8 stored chunks, that's a lot, but I think we should spend them now before we get too confused. And there's a few different options I was toying around with, but something I've already brought up is starting the long process that is going to be Desert Treasure 2. Now there's obviously tons of different chunks around the map we're going to need, but probably the biggest investment is actually in the wilderness. We only have 2 wilderness chunks right now, and although there are no quests that go into the wilderness, unfortunately there is mini quests that go there, and some quests require a mini quest, which is all to say we need to complete the Curse of the Empty Lord, which brings us into the wilderness. And unfortunately, we got really unlucky with the route that we have to take. We got Sequence 1, which I think is the worst possible option, requiring us to go to the Chaos Temple, the Wilderness Agility course, and the Rogue's Castle. Gross. And I toyed around with a couple different routes, but it turns out the easiest and cheapest way to just get this mini quest done is just to go in this agility shortcut and just hug the corner of the wilderness all the way up and around until we get to the Rogue's Castle. And guess how many chunks that takes? It's 8 chunks, which is exactly the amount we have right now. Alright, it's time to do it. This is going to make me very sad, but there's no way around it. Fortunately, there's also no way for me to go back to the Chaos Temple. We went there during the Wild Gothic Sleep quest, but I don't think there's any way to go back there. So we have to come unlock the Cemetery chunk and then work our way up from there. Unfortunately, most of the wilderness chunks don't unlock very much for us, but there are a few notable exceptions which we will cover. Okay, so first up, we have to unlock the Cemetery chunk, which is our access into the wilderness. On its own, doesn't really get us anything useful, but has connected us to the Chaos Temple hut, which means we have access now to the prayer training method here, which is quite nice if we ever want to level our prayer up more, which could have some very small benefits. Moving further north, what do we have here? Chaos Fanatic, completely useless. We ain't killing this boss. Actually, okay, I take that back. We do get some combat achievements here. Any boss we can unlock is beneficial because the rewards from the combat achievements themselves are quite useful. Okay, moving up here to the Ice Plateau teleport that has unlocked the Wilderness Agility course, which we will not be using because we are 99 agility. Unlucky. Next up, we have the Pirate's Hideout, which is one of the locations required for this mini quest. That's kind of why we routed this way to begin with. And now for the chunk I am probably the most excited for in the wilderness, and something I never thought I'd actually get, that would be the Mage Arena. This means we can finally, after like 3+ years, get a magic cape. Now we certainly can get the Mage Arena 1 cape. The Mage Arena 2 cape is going to be a little tricky, but I think we'll be able to get it eventually as well. Next up here, we have the Deserted Keep and the Resource Area. The Keep is nice, we get to teleport deep into the wilderness. Resource Areas, fine. So the penultimate chunk unlock is the Scorpion Pit, which we get Scorpia, so that is a boss, once again, getting us some combat achievements. But most notably is there is a spawn location here for the Mage Arena 2 boss. Now the way these bosses work is every 45 minutes they will change locations. I don't know if it's based on the in-game clock, out-of-game clock, but it is unique per account. So every 45 minutes we'll have to check whether the boss has moved here. If it has, we can kill them, and eventually we should be able to complete Mage Arena 2, which will get us our imbued cape. And finally, we get the Rogue's Castle. This is one of the requirements again for the mini quest. That's why we had to come all the way out here. And notably, we get one more spawn location for the Mage Arena 2 bosses. And just like that, all of our chunks have been spent. And on a mini quest, no less. I don't want to think about it. That's where we're going to end the episode for today, guys, though. Today, you will notice we pushed past the 300 item mark, which is wild. We've honestly come so far. And next time, we're going to try to get our Mage Arena 2K and figure out just how we're going to finish Desert Treasure 2, because this was just the start. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.